yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news. Now today we have, hey yo man, we got over here, man. We got, Rick Ross and DJ Envy been going back and forth, right? We gonna talk about that in a heartbeat, man. We got Kim K crying herself to sleep, man. Yeah, it's the tears again, man. You know what I'm saying? We got Cameron going back and forth with Ben Gordon, man. Lil Jay facing some serious time, and we also got Lil Durk talking about why he hates rats again. Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source. Hey yo, if this is your first time to the channel, man, be sure to hit that like button and feel any part of the content. We definitely appreciate that. That notification bell's waiting for your tap, so go on and give it a tap, man. That subscribe button's waiting for your subscription, man. Yo, check this out, man. Look, listen, man, if you a snitch, Lil Durk has a very, very strong message that he's aiming directly at you. You know what I'm saying? He said the following, and yo, take a listen.
I hate all rats. If you ever told, you ever tell, I hate you, like with a passion, like, cause that took away half of my, that made me who I am today. That took away half of my life, like motherfucker telling on my pops and that's who, you know what I'm saying, I needed. So I was raised by a woman, you know what I'm saying, which is my mama, who taught me what everything I know. So I really hate rats with real passions. Like, I hate you bad. I'm looking to the camera. I hate fucking rat.
That man said a rat took away his pops, whom he needed at the time. Is it whom or is it who? I don't even know. Listen, is it who? Nah, I think it's whom. Listen, now I gotta figure out which one of me is grammatically correct. Never mind all that. He said a rat is the reason his pops was taken away. Imagine for a second, right? Just imagine, if you will. I'm in a car with your loved one, right? I just murdered and ate an innocent child on some Jeffrey Dahmer type energy. You know what I'm saying? I fled from the police in a Volkswagen Jetta which spun out of control, ejecting your loved one out the car, whose head smashes into pieces when it hits a tree, right? Your loved one is dead, headless, okay? How would it sound if you said, oh, and that's why I hate Jettas? You know what I'm saying? Jettas, ninja. I can't stand them. Ooh, I can't. Look, if I see a Jetta right now, ooh, I'm gonna get hella violent. You know what I'm saying? Are you following my thought process here? If we're struggling to blame the person committing the crime, I would just bring it back to the streets. I think the anger would better be directed towards the streets, man. You know what I'm saying? The streets who saw a young man, Durk's pops, and ensnared him with the toxic option of cocaine distribution. You know what I'm saying? But eventually, he would have to get to the point where he has to come to the realization that turning to the streets was an option that he chose, knowing it would rob him of his son and their relationship. You understand what I'm saying, man? And this is a decision that was made where he was younger and potentially more impulsive. Think about it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're committing crime today, right? You would be robbing your child of a relationship that they can potentially have tomorrow with you. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't have kids, you're robbing your bloodline and ancestors of the lineage they fought so hard to pass on. Am I making sense, man? Like, I be needing confirmation. I like to know when I'm wrong, or I keep walking down the wrong path. I don't want to be, look, you don't want to keep a brother from walking off a cliff. Help me out here if I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I think it's very clear. Like, here's the thing. Lil Durk can be in the streets committing crime right now, but he chose another path, which is, I'm not going to do the street thing. I'm going to do the music thing. You know what I'm saying? So he chose a better path, but I don't think I just don't think it's directed at the proper enemy. You know what I'm saying? You don't have a problem with the person committing the crime. You don't have a problem with the streets that encourage people to commit crime. You don't have problems with none of that part. You have problems with the person that told. You know what I'm saying? On whatever. Chicago rapper Lil Jay caught some serious time and when he was faced with a murder charge back in 2015. Apparently, Lil Jay was cool with Philmon Raisonné and was with him when he got into a shootout with a marijuana dealer who killed Raisonné, or Philmon, you know what I'm saying, in what was ruled self-defense. And Lil Jay got the murder charge because he was committing a crime that resulted in death. Remember, in a lot of states, if you're with someone committing a crime and they get murked, they putting a murder charge on you, which is wild. If your man robs a bank and hops in the ride and a cop car rams your ride and the car flips over, killing your mans, they laying the murder charge at your feet. So you going down if you commit the murder, and you going down if you with the murderer. If you commit the crime and you die, your partner you was running with is gonna go down for murder. If you rob me and I shoot at you, miss you and hit the ninja behind you, you getting hit with the murder charge. You understand what I'm saying, man? So don't cuff around. You know what I mean? Get that therapy you know you need. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, Lil Jay, he served 7 years of his 14-year sentence and got out about a year ago. But he's going right back in because he's been charged by the feds for having a gun with an automatic switch. And he's facing another 10 years. Bro, if you need a firearm because the ops is constantly trying to murk you, move. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't set up your tent and leave it there at the mouth of the fire-breathing dragon, bro. Work as much as you can and then move. Move to somewhere boring. At least you'll have peace, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, although if you don't have peace internally, you already, look, you're already doing jumping jacks. You know what I'm saying? With ice skates on thin ice. Like, you need internal peace. You know what I mean? Let me jump to the next one. Listen, back in December, so former NBA player Ben Gordon got into trouble for attacking 2 security guards. All right, maybe a month or so before that, he was arrested for duffing out his 10-year-old son at LaGuardia. But sometimes kids just want to make you do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they make you want to hit him. You know what I'm saying? Then about 5 months ago, he tried to stab somebody with sewing needles. You're like, man, this guy's busy. Tell me about it, right? Artist Cameron reported on the issue and said, it's your boy Killer Cam, reporting for It Is What It Is talk outside of Harlem Hospital with former NBA player and 6th man of the year, Ben Gordon, seems to be having some mental issues trying to stab people. Weapon of choice, sewing needles, okay? Then he goes, mental health is no joke. Gordon has finally responded to what he has said. Take a listen.
Niggas to the spot where it happened at, to the scene, the crime scene.
Now we got the cameras.
There's a black on black crime that day.
Oh man.
Cameron and them, they probably called the police and everything on me.
Oh,
what's wrong with the niggas? That's crime.
Nah, man.
The boy set me up.
Oh, man. He said
the cameras is Cameron. Kodak camera coming soon.
The cameras is Cameron.
Pussy niggas.
Oh,
fuck you
man.
niggas story. I got nothing
damn.
to lose. I got paper too, nigga. Fuck out of here, bum ass niggas. I probably got more money than that little nigga. Fuck out of that little rap money, man. That nigga still doing reality shows. Fuck out of here, Cameron Giles. And I'll bust your ass one-on-one, nigga.
Oh, my
Fuck out of here. Where's
God.
your butter, nigga? Yeah, nigga, this is personal, nigga. I know where you at,
This
nigga.
personal,
I can pull
nigga.
up right now, nigga, with
This
the
is
basketball
personal,
shorts,
nigga.
hoop kicks, everything, nigga. Smoke you, nigga. Fuck out of here, Cameron.
Yeah.
Cameron.
Oh, man.
You know what I mean? Ashanafi, I dig it.
Oh,
Old school like
man.
the you dig? Talking
This
about
is
talk,
serious.
Nigga. This is big talk, nigga.
This is big talk.
I'm a big bull, man. What
I'm
fuck
not
is wrong
gonna
with you
lie.
niggas,
If it's
man?
a one-on-one, I gotta put my money on BG.
That nigga don't want no. Put your millions up, Cameron. I'll take your money, nigga.
Oh my God! So you
And
ready
we
to
can
play
roll
game
dice
for a
too,
million?
Nigga, 4, 5, 6, nigga, head crack, nigga.
Oh my
Yeah,
God!
like Coogee rap or something, nigga.
A dice
Fuck is you
game
talking
too?
about? Yeah, all that.
So you open to you? So if Cam call you right now and say you'll meet me in the park for a one-on-one for 100,000, you
For
going?
crazy hard bunks in his ass, man.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
you don't even
no
want that
freaky,
short money?
No Rico. No,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take y'all niggas to the spot where it happened.
I bought some bunks. I bought some crazy hard, scar your motherfucking ass bunks. What, is there a problem, Kyle? Isn't that what you wanted to give Flip? No problem. Then bend your ass over.
Now, this is what Gordon said, look, to think a grown man drove from where he was to come mock F out of here. You know what I'm saying? That ninja silly, okay? He said, libel slander is a real thing. My lawyers is lawyering. Now, Cam came back and said, this is what he said. He said, you got it, champ. I don't know where your mind is at, but there will be no one-on-ones with me and you in no way. Pause. I'm frightened and afraid. I got your message loud and clear, and I will have you institutionalized if necessary. Sorry, Ben. This is what he said. You know what I'm saying? Then he goes, to translate this message, it means, F out of here, Ben. And pause. That whole issue was talking. You a wild ninja. Yeah. Like sometimes when people talk like wild, like It all depends on what a person says. When a person says certain things, it'd be like, you know what? This is out of my realm. Like, once I saw Mike Tyson get knocked out, like, once I saw Mike Tyson hit the canvas, that's when I knew anybody can be defeated. Like, I know a lot of y'all think can't nobody beat y'all. No, y'all can be beat. In all kinds of ways, you can be beat. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I knew. Like, certain fights you just don't want to have. With certain people, you just don't want to have it. You know what I'm saying? Wait, let me send this message back, man. Yeah, I mean, let me send this message back. All right, let me do my shout outs real quick. Let me do my shout outs. Where we at over here, man? I know I got a shout. Do I have a shout out on deck? I don't even know anymore. Shout out to who we got over here, man? Michael McElwee. My man said, yo, Celeb, I just want to say keep up the work of letting all know God is real and keep the entertainment coming, man. It's refreshing. Yo, man, we appreciate that, man. Yeah, we definitely like to let people know God is real. Because, yo, man, you're going to face him. You're going to face him. I know, like, a lot of y'all be acting like, oh, like I'm talking about something crazy or it don't even matter. A lot of y'all going to face him. A lot of y'all going to face him a lot sooner than you thought you would. You know what I mean? And nothing is worse than just being surprised. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, a surprise party is not my party of choice. I like to be prepared. Because imagine like people want to throw you a surprise party, but your crib is dirty. You know what I'm saying? Like, or what if like you got to really go and use the bathroom? Like, what if you got to go? What if you got to do a number 2? You came home in a rush and a surprise, like everybody is like, you know what I'm saying? At that moment, I might leave a little surprise for y'all right there. Spiritual Diva. Shorty said, thanks, Celeb, for coming through. When you come through, how you come through, you're greatly appreciated and your work matters. We appreciate you, love. I mean, real talk, that really means a lot. Timothy Cox Jr. said, I had a question. What makes DeSantis a racist? You called him a racist, but you never gave an example or reason on how he's racist. And what makes him against the LGBTQ plus whatever it is? The fact that he don't want grown adults dancing naked in front of kids. What is he doing that makes him against the gay community? I'm just curious because I hear all these people calling him racist and a homophobe and all this other stuff, but I never heard of any legitimate reasons to prove he is. All you gotta do is look it up. Just look it up. All right, listen, Tim. Listen. Okay? Because some people are like, I don't feel like looking it up. You tell me. All right, listen. And I didn't really want to have to go in depth with it. Here in the United States, right, we see and acknowledge that racism is systemic. If you don't see that racism is systemic, then already, like, you're not playing with a full deck, okay? Racism is systemic, all right? Racism is embedded in our institutions, and many of our institutions function to maintain the dominance of white people in society. It just is what it is, and there's no way around it. You know what I mean? Like, you know that because when the same kinds of people, like when two different kind of people commit the same crime, and the penal, like the way they are both penalized is very obvious, man. Governor DeSantis announced plans to block state colleges from having programs on diversity, equity, and inclusion in addition to critical race theory, which seeks to analyze how race and racism cross with other systems of power and oppression in society. You know what I'm saying? So it's very blatant what he's doing. And it's very blatant on what he's trying to push against. So once you know and understand, like, you see the elements of what he's trying to promote and what he's pushing against. I don't even got to see what he's promoting. This is what he's trying to push against. There could be elements of good in what he's doing, man. But like just because Hitler walked, right? Walking is a good thing. Just because Hitler did it don't mean that everything that Hitler does is good. You see what I'm saying? Where we at over here, man? Let me just, Queen Lovebug, I gotta shout you out tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Look, Bless One said, yo, can we see you? I'm over here like, wait, you can't see me? Let's get right back to it. Wrap this bad boy up. Let me see what's my time looking like. What are we at? We're at 11. All right, check this out, man. It's Ninja Kim K. Look. Kim Kardashian has stated that she cries herself to sleep trying to raise these kids as a single parent. Now, she was asked about the reality of the joint. To which she stated, what did she say? She said, it's been the most challenging thing. There are nights when I cry myself to sleep. Like, holy ish, this effing tornado in my house. Like, what just happened? Close quote. What happened is that you push your children's dad out of their lives and he begged to be a part of the joint. But you was busy not thinking about them, but Pete Davidson's peen. Okay? You got what you want and lost what you had, and now you're talking about tornadoes in your house. And let me tell you something, lady, okay? I work with teenagers. that issue's gonna get a lot worse. Let me just prepare you right now. It's gonna get a lot worse. Cause A, them kids are rich. B, they pops isn't present despite the fact that he wanted to be present, even to the point of having a house next door. And when they get older, because they will, look, they always get older. Their dad is going to come back like, I tried to be with you here. I tried to be with you here. I tried to be with you here. Celeb Source covered it. Shade Room covered it. And your mother went and intentionally kept you from me. And that child is going to turn around and look at you with sheer disgust. And I'm not only talking to Kim K. I'm talking to you, the listener, that did the same damn thing that Kim K did, right? Trying to keep the kids away from their pops who wants to see them. Either that kid's gonna learn it later or they won't because they died. You understand what I'm saying? In other words, they're definitely gonna know. A father that wanted to be with their child is gonna make it very clear one way or another that they wanted to be with that child. Now, we hope, despite your indoctrination, because we know there's a lot of indoctrination that takes place on children. You see what I'm saying? All kinds of manipulation and indoctrination takes place. We know it happens. We know you're going to be doing it. You see what I'm saying? And you should stop sooner than later because it's all going to come back. You don't know how many times I hear about people coming into contact with their pops and then they find out that their moms was the one that kept. And then they got issues with their mom now and there's a lack of forgiveness in the whole 9 yards. And people then got to wrestle with that. Wow, my mom's really kept me from my pops. Not knowing that, like, that, I don't even want to get into it because I'm going to get bent out of shape. You're like, damn, boy, is that what happened to you? No, I grew up with both my parents. You see what I'm saying? But I see it all the damn time. And there's so many, man, I see so many teenagers that are just losing it because they don't have a pops in their life or they think their pops abandoned them. When in fact, the pops was pushed away and kept from them. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like kidnapping or something like that. Anyway, listen, man, listen. We hope she could come to her senses and allow their father to be with them more consistently. And like, I know they might not be able to get along, but you gotta let the kids be with their pops. You know what I'm saying? But look. Why would anybody listen to what I got to say? I'm an idiot. You know what I'm saying? She says she cries herself to sleep. Listen, if you're crying now and they small, they're gonna make you jump through a window when they big. You know what I mean? Not when they grown, when they're big. Okay? See, having more money apparently doesn't seem to matter. Y'all don't notice that? This is a psych class. I know we talk about hip hop artists and all this other stuff. I do this channel just so that we can learn things about humanity and human nature. You know what I'm saying? Money don't matter. You gotta be wealthy in the right areas. And I'm talking areas that got nothing to do with money. You see what I'm saying? If you have a lot of money and you ain't wealthy emotionally, that money is going to be a curse for you. Let the record stand that I said on Celeb Source to thousands of people, money is a curse for people that are not like emotionally stable or connected or whatever with the Most High. You see what I'm saying? I know a lot of y'all want money. Money is a curse. If you don't got your ish together, money is more a curse than a blessing. And finally, wrap this up with Ricky Rose. It appears that Rick Ross is trying to take his back and forth with DJ Envy to another level, man. He had said something about the kid, DJ Envy's kids cleaning his pool. Envy dressed up as a police officer on the Breakfast Club in connection with Rose's past. Ross did this. Take a look.
It's the biggest boss, June 3rd. I'm providing jobs. DJ Envious, I got a job for your girlfriend. It's a one-time opportunity. Your girlfriend has the opportunity to be my pickleball paddle polisher. My pickleball paddle polisher. You hear me? Let her know why they cleaning the pools. Yeah. Enjoy your day. Now, I know this ain't in DJ Envy book. I might help you sell some books, but your girlfriend faked the orgasm for 2 decades? Oh, she needs a motherfucking paddle. Tell her I got her. I got her. She can't fake with the biggest boss. Yeah. My pickleball paddle polish.
You see that, man? You see that? Like, that is what I call bait. DJ Envy don't fall for it, okay? See, look, don't somebody always put their foot across the line? The sooner all parties disengage, the better, all right? Notice each person is taking shots at what the other person takes pride in. Notice that, right? Envy is taking shots at Rick Ross's house, and Rose is taking shots at Envy's family. You know what I learned from this? Whatever you take great pride in, whatever you show lots and lots of love for, very easily becomes a target. And a person that appears to have nothing to lose will not mind going kamikaze on your ass. You know what I'm saying? Look, let me just throw this out here, man. You know, the things that you should have love for should be things like, you should definitely love people, but you should prioritize things that people cannot take away. You know what I'm saying? Like if they can't touch it, that's what's up. You know what I mean? It's the things that people can't touch. The issue is when you have things that's what Alonzo said on train. I think it was on training day, where he told them, don't wear that ring. Don't wear that ring, because they're gonna see it. It's a weakness. You see what I'm saying? Like, people look at the things that you treasure and that you value, and they try to attack it, because people are sharks. And people are sharks. You're like, no, people are people. No, people are damn sharks. They look for the weakness, and then they go in for the kill, and you can't let it go down. What time is it? 3:17. You can't let it go down like that. You see what I'm saying? Don't. You gotta hide what you love a lot of times. I hate to say it like that. Yes, you can show love. I think, love has to do with wishing the best for other people. That's what I believe love is. This is when you wish the best for people. And I try to wish the best for everybody I interact with, man. But once you show too much love to anything, man, then when things go bad, then people try to attack that thing. You see what I'm saying? Yo, let us know your thoughts in the comments below, man. How dumb am I? Are you like, man, this guy's a fool. He's a complete idiot. I hate listening to him. I'm tuning in tomorrow. Yo, be sure to like. Be sure to subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source. Your source, Celeb News.